The princely family of Monaco celebrates the 20-year reign of the sovereign prince in Monacoville. King Philippe of the Belgians delivers a powerful speech ahead of Fête Nationale 2025. While Queen Margrethe of Denmark welcomes Procession riders at Gråsten Slot. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone, and a happy Sunday to you and your family. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for July 20th, 2025. This afternoon in South Jutland, Her Majesty Queen Margrethe of Denmark, Her Royal Highness Princess Benedicte of Denmark welcomed the Gråsten Ring Riders Association procession in front of Gråsten Slot. According to the Royal Court of Denmark, the annual procession takes place every year on the third weekend in July. Meanwhile, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Haakon of Norway is celebrating his 52nd birthday. Born Haakon Magnus on July 20th, 1973, he is the only son and second child of their Majesties King Harald V and Queen Sonja of Norway. On the eve of Fête Nationale in Belgium, His Majesty King Philippe of the Belgians delivered his traditional speech to the people. In his speech, the king spoke about how we are all living in, well, an unstable and challenging time. Quote, "For decades, international law was the cornerstone upon which states could rely. Today, it is being openly challenged. But when international law is flouted, the whole world loses. Instability and violence are unleashed. The world is experiencing a resurgence of conflicts that were once thought to belong to a bygone era. In this context, Europe continues to choose cooperation over confrontation. It chooses openness over exclusion. It is a remarkable choice, sometimes difficult, and one that requires courage." End quote. The king also spoke about respecting human rights, the war in Ukraine and Gaza. Quote, "I fully support and add my voice to all those who denounce the serious humanitarian abuses in Gaza, where innocent people are dying of hunger and falling victim to bombs, suffocated in their own enclave. The current situation has gone on for far too long. It is a disgrace to all of humanity. We support the United Nations Secretary General's call for an immediate end to this unbearable crisis." End quote. The king concluded his speech by noting that in the face of violence and unrest around the world in these troubled times, quote, "The Queen and I find it precious to be able to celebrate our National Day with you. Not to forget what is happening elsewhere, but to remind ourselves who we are and what we can achieve together as Belgians and as Europeans. Let us draw from this day of connection and celebration the energy necessary to face tomorrow with confidence and enthusiasm." End quote. On Saturday evening in Monacoville, Their Serene Highnesses, Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene of Monaco, hosted an evening reception for Monégasque citizens on the Place du Palais on the occasion of the 20th anniversary of the Sovereign Prince's accession to the throne. On April 6, 2005, Prince René III of Monaco passed away at the age of 81. After months of mourning, on July 12, 2005, Monégasques and members of the princely family gathered on the Place du Palais to celebrate Prince Albert II's accession to the throne. Last evening, the Sovereign Prince was once again surrounded by his loved ones, including Her Serene Highness, Princess Charlene of Monaco, His Serene Highness, Hereditary Prince Jacques of Monaco, Her Serene Highness, Princess Gabriella of Monaco, Her Royal Highness, Princess Caroline of Hanover, Her Royal Highness, Princess Alexandra of Hanover, and her boyfriend, Mr. Ben Stratmon, Miss Charlotte Casaraghi and her son, Mr. and Mrs. Andrea Casaraghi and their children, Mrs. Beatrice Borromeo Casaraghi, Her Serene Highness, Princess Stephanie of Monaco, Mr. and Mrs. Louis Ducloy, Miss Pauline Ducloy, Miss Camille Gottlieb, Mr. and Mrs. John J.B. Kelly III, Mr. Gareth Whitstock, Miss Melanie Antoinette de Massey, Mr. Sebastian Neck de Massey, Mrs. Donatella Neck de Massey and their daughters, Christine, Victoria, and Alexia Neck de Massey, Mr. Antoine de Massey, hundreds of Monegasque citizens and members of the Sovereign Prince's government. The celebratory reception kicked off at 6:45 p.m. with traditional Monegasque cuisine and drinks for the guests, with music performed by the Princess Carabinier Orchestra and dancing featuring La Palladienne. Following a welcoming speech and a documentary highlighting the 20-year reign of the Sovereign Prince, the princely family of Monaco stepped out from behind the iron door of the Palais onto the Place. In his speech, the mayor of Monaco, Mr. Georges Marsan, said, quote, "You are our Sovereign Prince, the embodiment of our identity, our guide, the one who watches over us and our country. Despite the heavy burden your Highness carries, you have always shown great kindness to each of us, with simplicity and authenticity. You are in our hearts. You are our voice in the world. And in the most turbulent times, you can count on the unwavering support of our community." End quote. Then, a deeply moved Sovereign Prince stepped up to the podium and gave a speech noting the accomplishments in the Principality over the past 20 years. Quote, "These happy years have been constructive years. In 20 years, our Principality has changed considerably. It has modernized and expanded, but with a constant concern for the well-being of all those who live here. Our social model has been strengthened. Our economy has progressed with public finances that have remained particularly healthy." End quote. The Sovereign Prince also spoke about his immediate family, stating, quote, "Every day, I thank my wife, Princess Charlene, and my children, Jacques and Gabriella, for their love and support." End quote. At the end of his speech, the entire princely family posed for an official photo. Following a walkabout meeting with hundreds of Monegasques, the Sovereign Prince family viewed a unique ice sculpture by artist Mario Ameji. The evening concluded with a presentation of an enormous red and white, the colors of Monaco, cake, which was offered to all Monegasques attending the historic celebration. And with that, congratulations to the Sovereign Prince on his historic 20-year reign. Bravo, well done. Tomorrow, the Sovereign Prince will preside over the swearing-in of the new Minister of State of the Principality of Monaco, Christophe Mirmont, at the Palais Princier de Monaco. In Bangkok, Her Majesty, Queen Sethada of Thailand, attended the third edition of the Thailand Invitation National Hockey Championships at the Thailand International Ice Hockey Arena. This year, 24 teams from various countries, including Indonesia, South Korea, the Philippines, and of course Thailand, participated in the championships. In Lisbon, it was announced that His Highness Prince Rahim, the Aga Khan V, will pay an official visit to the Republic of Kenya at the invitation of the President, William Ruto, beginning on August 25th through 27th. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. I will be back tomorrow on Monday, July 21st, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you, your family, your friends, and of course your pets, a wonderful Sunday afternoon. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful Sunday afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and God bless.